afternoon to you, and we welcome you to Novo by Microsoft in downtown Los Angeles for the kickoff press conference for our historic joint Fox Sports pay-per-view and ESPN's Plus pay-per-view event taking place on Saturday, February the 22nd at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's the long-awaited rematch for the heavyweight championship of the world, Wilder versus Fury 2. Ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 20 wins coming by way of knockout from Manchester, England, here is the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
I came to your show and moved to your brother in front of your dad. Your poor old man just stood there. I said, Pops, why you look so sad?
Sorry about that.
Should've known better. You know I had to show you little brother I'm harder. Should've known better. Then you put me out on stage right after.
Happening in LA!
Suck my dad about something because you crackhead. Don't know no killers, don't mention Jay because you ain't no. Mention my name for the clout, go figure. Know them.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, the WBC heavyweight world champion, is boxing's current longest reigning heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 42 wins, no losses, and 1 draw, he has 41 big wins coming by way of knockout from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Here is the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
The breeze stops blowing. The sun just leaves the sky. So it's the way. So
But I got back off and smacked the ball over the ring. You know how to do that? Yeah, I did.
Hello, can everybody hear me? Fantastic. First of all, thank you everybody to come and see the Gypsy King again on this lovely day. Second of all, we have the rematch. I can't remember a bigger heavyweight fight in a long time. Maybe Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson was the last big fight like this. That was the last US-UK showdown. Deontay Wilder took a bit of my advice on his dress sense, I can see. He's looking well, smart. And that's it really, you know. There's not much I can say. And for the first time in my boxing career, I don't need to sell this fight. People know what they're going to get. It says exactly what it says on the tin. You're going to get a good fight. Whether I think the consensus is either he knocks me out or I win on points. Is that's what's been going around? Either Fury wins on points or Wilder wins by KO. You know, and usually when people have that opinion, it usually goes the opposite way around. So yeah, expect Wilder to come out boxing and moving, looking for a points victory, and expect me to come out bombing, looking for a knockout. It's usually what happens. But apart from that, Deontay Wilder hasn't been returning my calls or messages or texts since I beat him last time. Yeah. He tried to keep his distance. He didn't want to do press conferences with me. He didn't want to be around me in case it got into his head. You know, all this getting into people's heads, I think it's a load of shit anyway, to be fair. It's like, I'm living in his head rent-free and all that. You've heard it all before, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just talk. Sticks and stones break your bones. Names will never hurt you. It doesn't really matter what I say or what Wilder says. It all matters what happens on the night, February 22nd. And what's going to happen on that night is I'm going to get what I won last time. I'm going to get that green belt. I'm also going to get the ring magazine. And I'm also going to keep my lineal championship. And if he wants to rematch again, no problem. Beat a man once, you beat him again, you definitely beat him 3 times in a row. Not a bother. And that is about all from me. Thank you very much.
How you guys doing? It's great to be back. You know, another event. Thanks to everyone that's involved in this amazing, you know, heavyweight title fight. One of the biggest of this era for sure. You know, I can't wait. Y'all already know, man. I'm always in my element. I'm always in the zone. You know, and right now, I can't wait. I'm going into camp. Can't wait to get back into camp. You know, my body feel like it's walking into the 6th week of camp instead of the 3rd week of camp. And it's been amazing for me because it's been a quick turnaround for me. Usually I'm months and months and months at a time before I have another fight, but I'm still coming in shape. You know, I always say I put shape on top of shape, but this time around I'm putting shape on top of shape on top of shape. You know, and it allowed me to prepare, you know, even harder, even more for him. And we all know rematches. I'm always sharp because I've been in there with them before. I understand what they're capable of doing and what they're planning on doing and what they did in the fight, and I take away from that and I bring it to account for me. So I'm prepared more than ever for this fight. I knocked him out the first time. I told Fury 2 years ago that I was going to baptize him, and I did just that. You know, rising up is part of the baptism. I told her he was going to go timber, and he did just that. But this time around, it's a different story. This time around, this is called unfinished business. This point in time, he won't be able to get up. And since he's in WWE, I'm gonna make sure he go right out the ring. And I might get on the top of the bucket of the rope and come down with a flying elbow kick. Who knows? Who knows? But I can't wait for this fight. This is gonna be an exciting fight like it was the first time. I think the controversial decision that the referee gave him, you know, I think it helped this out for the second time around. You know, them not wanting a quick rematch. I think they helped this out the second time. Definitely made it bigger. You know, we had 2 warm-ups. Mine was a lot more dangerous than his. You know, he played it safe in the playground. While I went onto the mountaintop and climbed it. 2 different fighters, 2 different times, 2 different paths. You know, one just want to survive me. I'm building for legacy. One go around and talk about he have a lineal title, something that's make-believe and fake. He come around and even have events that go 12 rounds with no belt on him, but the one that holds his pants up now. That's the only thing. But February 22nd, that lineal bullshit, it ends there. It ends with him. He needs validation from the people. He needs some type of inspiration, some type of motivation to feel like he beat me such a wide margin that he did, when he know he didn't. And if so, why so many trainers? Why so many rotations? He rotating trainers like he do his draws. Every day changing. Firing, hiring. The first time around, he wanted to talk about how he was out of shape and stuff, but you did. You came in great shape the first time. Like you're supposed to. What you spent? 100,000 pounds? Trainers, camps, different little things. Well, I still have my old trainers, still sat back, and still to this day, I got the same people. You don't see me firing no one. You don't see me bringing no one on if you're supposed to be such this great fighter. You know, and I was supposed to be this guy that don't have no skills. But we see who's more concerned than the other ones. Because when you have power and nowhere around it, you can't prepare for that. You can't prepare for that. The only thing you can do is hope that when it lands, it don't do that much damage. I gave this man a concussion the first time. He don't even know how he got on the ground, nor do he know how he got up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a concussion. And that been dealing with him for the remaining of the fight since the last fight. He been thinking about that over and over and over, and the only way he can promote himself with that fight is him getting up off his back. Hey, we doing endorsements as well too. Put one at the bottom of his feet because he's definitely going down. And that's all he's been looking for. That's all he's been looking at. That's the only thing he can fathom his mind around is how he knocked me down and I got up. He needs some type of confidence. But you beat him, Fury, you beat him. Don't worry, you beat him with a wide margin. Okay, we're gonna see. But all that right there, all that talk before, it dies. It's dead. This is a new beginning right here. This is unfinished business that I will finish. I will do exactly what I said I would do. I'm gonna knock him out. Like I told him, I'm the lion, I'm the king of the jungle. And come February 27th, I'm gonna rip his head off his body. Remember I said that, I'm gonna knock you out them ropes. So you can really feel a WWE moment in real life. I'm glad you got a second job, you need it. This is your whole plans. What I'm gonna do when this guy knock my marbles out of my head. Because I'm gonna definitely do it. And I can't wait. This is a major fight for you guys. You should be excited. This is the Wilder Fury 2 rematch, and it don't get no better than this. Two giants. Two champions putting their life on the line for others' entertainment. From a distance of places. He's from all the way over the pond, and I'm from here. Two guys putting their energy in the ring just to see who is the king. I speak it, I believe, and I receive it. And I will knock them out come February the 22nd. And we move on with our lives from there. But until then, man, y'all sit tight. Buckle up, it's gonna be a long ride until that time. We still got a couple of more weeks in camp to prepare for this fight, to give y'all the best fight y'all ever seen in your lives. And I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned. If you can't buy no ticket to go to the arena, make sure you click that button. Till then, I can't wait, baby. Bomb Squad!
Off the clock, think out the box. When I see out the cop, you can bring out the mop. I can't stop, so I'm going in. Finally made it to the top, from the bottom to the top again. So ain't no reason that I'm not gonna win. Staying loyal to these skills with my hands like a box of fans. Call me champ from the city of the champions now. Let me see you with the hands again.
40 pounds to take off before the fight. 40.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time. I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time. Yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time. I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time. Yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
24/7, 3650. Do it for my family, but my friends coming with me. Always down to get it, gotta hustle for the winnings. Cali boy fresh, Steph Curry with the shimmy.
Player and the coach, with games since way before. I got so many antidotes. We on the quest, just pick your coach.
Just pick your coach.
Pick your coach.
No, my squad ain't doing the most.
It ain't my fault that we been told.
No, my folks ain't getting that dough.
We getting that dough, getting that dough.
We still woke from the night before. Ain't no joke if I get too broke. I'm too close like